I'd like to tell you a quick story. When I was in 4th grade, I think, 4th or 5th grade, I got a phone call from my best friend. I get called into the room, and back in the day, you had the room, like the phone, like in just one room in your house. I go in to get the phone call. I pick it up. It's my friend Dan. What's up, Dan? What are you doing? He goes, hey, actually, I wasn't calling for you. I was calling for your mom. And I remember thinking like, what? Like, is this a joke? What do you mean you're calling for my mom? He says, yeah. I had to ask her a question. And so I was like, all right. So I go and get my mom. I say, Mom, Dan's on the phone. He wants to talk to you. So my mom goes in, she answers the phone, spends 5 minutes talking to my 10, 11-year-old friend Dan on the phone. She gets off the phone. I say, what was that all about? She said, oh, he had a question about something. He was wondering about something that happened in school today, and he wanted to ask me about it. And I thought, why is he asking my mom? Why wouldn't he talk to me or his own parents or something? And over the years, that happened more times than I can count. I've come home from high school or from college to find my mom like smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee with my friends in the kitchen. My friends calling my mom, my friends crying on the back porch of my house to my mother about a breakup that they had gone through, or that they didn't know what they were going to do with their life, or that their girlfriend broke up with them. And every time, mom would just patiently listen to kids and then offer them some small bit of advice at the end, or just let them know it was okay. And when I was younger, I didn't necessarily understand the value or like what was going on in those moments fully. But as I've gotten older, it makes me think back at how for Christmas, all of my Jewish friends would always get invited over so that they could be a part of it as well. Friends that I had that didn't get anything on Christmas morning even, my mom would invite them over. They would sleep over, she would give them pajamas the night before, they would all wake up with us, and then she would have a small something for them to open on Christmas morning as well. And in my later teens, she would become not just a foster parent, but the head of the foster care association in the area in which we lived.
Okay. If he sits on somebody's...
And my mom wasn't perfect. She was no Mother Teresa. We had life just like everyone else, and my mom wasn't always patient and kind. But the thing that I didn't realize was that until I've gotten older was how much more important her attention was than her advice. And this is something I talk about a lot to new teachers, but it's just so valuable to just give young people who may not have anyone they feel like will actually listen to them, that don't feel like what they think is important or how they're feeling actually matters, to meet kids like that and to let them know that you are important, that what you say is important, that your nervousness, your anxiety, your stress, your excitement is all valid, and that you are perfect just the way you are right now, even if you never change. Because letting someone know that you care, letting someone know that they are valid and that what they're feeling is valid can change someone's life. My mom used to tell me that when I was 17 or 18 years old and my mom wanted to become a foster parent, I remember kind of pushing back against that I didn't want strange kids coming into my house. I didn't want to share my time with my parents or have someone come in that I didn't know who they were into my house. I remember her saying to me, I'm not good at a lot of things, but I'm really good at being a mom. And for her, I think that really was accepting people for who they were as best as she could, and for caring for young people by giving them a safe place no matter who they were, what their background was, what their religion was, and then really, really listening to them without just waiting for a spot to insert a piece of advice. And that's my story. Peace.